I do this in my sleep. I can do this and I can tell you that Bitcoin is ranging right now. This is pretty much base, and up here is pretty much resistance. Bitcoin is chopping right now. Somebody say Bitcoin is just moving sideways. That's all. But you want to know what else I can see? For those of you who've been following me for a minute, watch this. A flag doesn't have to always just go down like this. A bull flag, it could do this right here too. You know, yeah, it doesn't always have to look like this one, like that. Did you know that? Some of y'all didn't know that. All these images show you this is what it looks like 90-some% of the time. But did you also know that a bull flag can also look like this as well? So if I'm looking at this, I'm just saying, if that looks like a little flag right there, and this right here looks like the pole to the flag, oh, wait a minute. We know that when you come breaking out of a bull flag, things get real silly. So if this is a little mini bull flag right here, and we're looking like we're challenging this to break out, it could be real ignorant up here to the top side of that thing. Remember, we're less than 10% away from Bitcoin hitting 100 G's. Just throwing this out here for anybody. We're ranging right now. So until Bitcoin breaks out of this little box, can I give you all the numbers? I'm going to give you the numbers. Here's your numbers. The top side of this box is 91,845, give or take. You can round up or down 91.9 if you want to do that. That's the top side of that box. That's where we're getting the resistance. The bottom side of this box, where we're getting the support right there, touch right there, touch right there, touch right there, pretty much that's good. I'm going to call that about 86,850. Until Bitcoin breaks out of this is a daily chart I'm looking at. Until Bitcoin breaks out of this box, it is either going to break to the downside or it is going to break up to the upside. That's just a fact. Let me go here to this 8-hour chart again. Does this look like I know what I'm talking about? Somebody say, yeah, there's a touch right there. There's resistance right there. There's pretty much support right there. Support, 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 support. Don't make me go and show you a 1-hour chart. This gets really, really silly. So I know what I'm talking about here, that Bitcoin is ranging right here inside of this box. And it is either going to break to the upside or the downside. I want to remind you that on here, on this stochastic RSI here, I want to remind you that we're oversold and we're approaching this to go up. Now, I want to remind you, look what happens when you're down here. Look what happens. Look what happens. This was about 10%. Down here, this right here was about 12% up here to where we got this resistance. If anybody's paying attention, I'm showing you live. Does this look like a range that we was in until we broke out? I want to make sure I ain't making this stuff up for you now. Does this look like a range? Yeah. Do we look like we're ranging again? Yes. Look what happened. We was completely oversold here, right? Ran up here. This thing started moving sideways and we started ranging. Okay, great. This right here has pushed up, which pushed us up here. And now, even though this has started falling down, Bitcoin never fell down. I don't think you understand. Normally, when this comes crashing down, Bitcoin will literally do this. It will come down and crash down with it like this. That's bearish. I want to make sure you understand what I'm showing you about bullishness. This came crashing down and Bitcoin was like, I'm not having it. I'll move sideways, but I'm not going down. And now we're approaching this area where we're going to go up. So if Bitcoin absolutely refused to go down when this was crashing, do you think that is going to do the same? It's going to ignore as this goes up. It's going to say, nah, I absolutely refuse to go up. I'm just going to keep doing this. Well, let's see. Aren't you curious? I'm so curious. The RSS said, okay, look now, bro, look.